All right, hey guys, so I am in the middle of making reeds right now, and I wanted to show you a little bit about how I left my tip after the rough scrape. And then I'll show you one that I just scraped and a more finished tip, so you can kind of see the different stages. So I started this reed yesterday. It's a little bit hard, it needs more out of the tip. This is the crow. See how it could enter so much sooner, the vibrations, the lower crow. So I'll put my plaque in so you can see. You can tell right around the middle that when I tilt my plaque up, not much shading happens at all. So I'm going to take just a little bit off of the edges here to make that shading greater, but I'm only going to do a little bit because a little bit goes around a long, long way. So you can see on this side's a little thinner right here, and maybe it's a little bit off balance right there, a little higher on the corner, so I might fix that. But let's go in and just see what happens if I scrape right here. If I just ever so slightly take a little bit of cane off, notice how just a little bit adds more shading. So I let my knife find the thick places. I'm not pressing into the cane. I'm just gliding on top and my knife is finding where it's thick. And I'm using the top edge of the knife here to be very pinpointed and exact of where I want to take the cane. Okay, you can already tell that that is better. Sometimes when the reed dries out, it's hard to see, but here, I just wet it again for you. It's better on the right side, could be a little more on the left. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Other side, see where we're at. Great, I'm going to leave this little thick place here and crow it and see what happened, because this reed was already playing, it just needed a little bit more out of the tip so it would play easier. So let's give it a crow. Notice how much sooner those vibrations come in. Wow. Okay, let's try it. All right, it's so much freer, but I do find it's a little bit bright. But wow, a little bit went a long way in freeing up the tip. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just shave a little bit off the side because I feel like the ear of the reed is flaring a little more than I'd like. Oftentimes that'll get rid of the little bit of extra vibration. That does not want to stay up there. Okay. Give it another crow. Okay, let's try it now. And all I did was shave a little bit off of the ear. awesome. So this reed, I feel needs a little bit of a clip, but since this is only the second time I've looked at it, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit too vibrant. And it actually might settle and be okay and might not need that clip after all, after it dries. So I let it dry a little bit too vibrant. All right, I'm gonna show you this reed. This reed I actually just scraped on. And this is what the tip looks like. Get that nice shading. It's got such nice shading. I like the shading in this reed much better than the other one. You can see how thin the corners are. And I usually don't go this thin in my initial scraping, but this piece of cane just felt so good. My knife just kept going, and it plays really nicely right now. I'm gonna let it dry this way, but I just wanted to show you what this tip looks like. And I think it's because this piece of cane is just a very different piece of cane. It scraped so much nicer than the one I was just playing. It's like some pieces of cane just want to be reeds. But look at that nice slope. Look at the nice color that it has. And this is what it sounds like. It's got a nice crow. Got water in that B flat key. Just a little tip, if you've got water in there, really blow lots of fast air, and sometimes the water will shoot out. Like that. Wow, guys, I actually really like this reed. This plays like a reed on a second day scrape. So I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let both of these reeds dry, and hopefully I've got some new reeds to play on tomorrow. All right, that was it for today. Happy reed making. I just put together an oboe reed making troubleshooting guide, and I'm excited to share it with you all. Basically, it lists all of the issues that you might stumble across when you're making reeds. It tells you why that might have happened and how to prevent it or fix your reed to make it play better and fix the issue. So I'll put that in the description box if you're interested. Check it out. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.